Let's take a look at what happened with Tesla and cryptos. Tesla closed at 322.27, up $36, 0.74%. Market, we are up by 22 cents. So let's take a look at where the close of today is in relation to our patterns that are at play. Downward channel yesterday. Remember, we've talked about this. There was a little bit of an extension because the stock tends to cheat a little bit. This is where it's supposed to cave in, but it's caving in a little bit later. So we need to watch this. So this is why we have this double resistance. We have breached the first one. Let's just be clear about this. The second one is still in play, but anyway, it does not matter that much because we are looking for a congestion zone to get stuck under. So right now, today, we are moving higher than where we were yesterday. We are still into this downward channel. And at the same time, we are into this congestion zone between 326.34 and 295. 295 is so important. So this is where we are, congestion zone right here. And it seems within a day or two, if things are going right, we are going to get outside of our double downward resistance. We could still be below 326.34, but once we are going to break that 326.34, this is going to be interesting because we stopped there on July 28th. If we break it, this is going to show us that there is a step change a little bit. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, we cut the move yesterday right here. We cut this move. And since then, the stock on the 1 hour could not break 321.18 except on the last hour. Boom, we have a break right here. And this is going to be interesting because this is the downward channel right here. So there's a definite possibility that we break this downward channel tomorrow because things are going good. This is the current bullish channel we are in on the 1 hour chart. This is 326.34. So we are getting closer and closer to having another move. We have stochastic over 60. We have DMI. We have our reversal indicators. Technically, things are all good. It's possible that we cave into this line right here. This is what the red lines mean. They mean that we should be caving under them. If we don't, this is a positive event. And this allows us to get an entry. On the 1 hour chart, the move that we are having today on the last hour can be seen as a buy signal because we closed above 321.18. We have stochastic over 60 and we used to get stuck underneath it. So we have an accumulation there. It's always better to wait for an accumulation before getting into a breakout. If we have a breakout, this was a downward resistance right here. If we have a breakout on an extension, they don't tend to last as much. And we see it here, boom, it came back down. It's always better to have an accumulation of some sort to have the possibility of a longer move. So this is what we have right here. We have an accumulation and now we are having the buy signal. So this is a buy signal on the 1 hour chart. Yes, we could cave into this downward resistance. Know this, and we also could cave in at 326.34. Lots of hurdles right here. After 326.34, then the coast is a little bit more clear. So we have resistance at 331.40 and also at 335.73, and then it goes to 350. So we are slowly maybe getting outside of all these hurdles. So on the 1 hour chart, everything's good. We even have a buy signal. On the daily chart, we are having stochastic over 60. The reversal indicator has just turned on. DMI is not yet there, but we are starting to see the signs that things are possibly turning around. On the daily chart, I would still wait for 335.73. You can chance it before, of course. You cannot chance it before, and sometimes it's going to work. What I try to coach you on are high probability trades. So for the high probability trades on the daily charts, it's 335.73. On the 1 hour chart, we just had it. Did the rest of the market do the same? So VIX went up during the day. So this was not the best day because VIX went up and then boom, we had a big move down. We are lower than 17. We are back at 16. This is great, but during the day, things were not super good. We had to tolerate some of our stocks coming back down after the buy signals that we got today. Let's take a look at Dow Jones to see what the markets did. So yeah, red candle. Dow Jones did a red candle, still under 45,000. So yeah, as I said, not the best day, but look at the wick here at the bottom. The wick here at the bottom indicates that towards the end of the day, we had a move up, and this is what is showing right here. So the end of the day was better than the whole day. SPX, same thing, open quite high. This was looking super good, but no, it caved in a lot. But look at this. It did not cave in below the 21-day moving average. And this moving average, we have been closing above since April. This is why we have indicators like this. This is indicating us what is the trend. Because if we look at each candle, we are going to go crazy. I know I do this in order to qualify what is happening, but if we look too closely at the candles, we are going to go crazy. Oh, the stock is going down. Oh, no, it's going up. Oh, no, it's going down. Oh, it's going up. Yeah, no, it's going down. We could go crazy. So this is why we have indicators. This is why we have trend lines to zoom out a little bit. And the 21-day moving average, look at this, 21-day, this is moving up slowly. And the stock is really a bit more erratic, but overall, this is the trend. So this is my point today. The trend was not broken. We are still above the 21-day moving average right here. So not the best day, but overall, if we look at the result of the day, we have a candle that made a higher high, it made a higher low. So this is the definition of being bullish. Nasdaq, same thing, and even better, still above the 21-day moving average. Very close to 23,595, 23,595 right here, very close to it. We should cave into it. This is what resistance tell us. There's sellers right here. They are right there, and they want the stock to go down. They want Nasdaq to go down because they want to profit from a move down. Is it going to go down? And nobody knows. There is going to be a fight between the buyers that are going to want to push it up and the sellers. For sure, if we break 23,595, this is going to tell us that buyers are winning. Then we can join the winners and ride this a little bit higher. Russell, pretty much a sideways day. We still don't have stochastic yet. The move should not be believed too much. Is this the same thing with SPX? No, we have stochastic at 61. So we can believe this move up. Dow Jones, this move up since last Friday should not be believed for Dow Jones. Let's take a look at the heat map of the markets. A bit more red than green and black. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Yes, I was talking yesterday. What did I say yesterday? I can brag once in a while. I can brag, look at this, lows on the same level, then higher lows. This was looking good, higher lows. The tops were flat, the lows were going higher. What happened today? Boom, we have a nice move. Does not mean that we are going necessarily to 200,000, but at least we had an accumulation, same thing. We had an accumulation right here, boom, 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 and we had a breakout. So let's hope that we continue higher. We are going to encounter some turbulence at 121.105 right here, at 123.195. Once we break those numbers, then the fun is going to come, because then we should be able to reach the resistance side of this bullish channel. So the move may be maybe before September. I don't know. This is just a conjecture, but we could be reaching 140,000. This is the value of the upper side of this bullish channel, depending on when we are reaching it. If we reach it right here in August, it is 142,000. If we reach it a bit later in September, this is going to be 147,000. So we don't know how fast this is going to happen, but any move need to break the first initial resistance in order to start. So this is what we had today. Ethereum, look at Ethereum. We were making lower highs. This was dropping down even yesterday. And at the same time, we started to make higher lows. You see it, higher lows, boom. We have a breakout right here. Broke above 37, 33. This one I drew today. All the others were drawn before today. Ethereum is also having a nice move up. So that's interesting. Ethereum, we are going to get maybe a resolution a little bit sooner. We have some turbulence at 4,100. After that, the coast is clear and we should be sailing. Let's take a look at some Tesla news that might have helped the move that we are having today. Tesla under fire. The Air Force wants to use Elon Musk's Cybertrucks. So the US Air Force wants to start launching missiles at the futuristic electric truck as target practice because the vehicle is hard to destroy. Okay, I thought they were going to launch missiles from the Cybertruck, not at or to the Cybertruck. So I guess they will need to buy many Cybertrucks if they are going to be destroying them. So maybe this is good for Tesla. So the Tesla Autopilot lawsuit floodgates are opened. Lawyer who beat Tesla recently is going for round 2. Okay. If he has a win, of course, he is going to try again. That's not too nice. Also, Elon Musk recently responded to a social media post suggesting that investing $150K in the EV maker stock would likely make someone a millionaire. Okay, you need to do a 10x approximately if you do that. So Tesla has done a 10x before. It has already happened. The stock was at $34 in April of 2020 and then went up to $300 2 years later. So yeah, a 10x is possible. Tesla has done it in the past. If we look at the current bullish channel, we are having the stock on the upper resistance right here at 580, depending on when we are reaching it, 580, 600, 700. So this is where we are at. So we would need to be at 3,000. So at 3,000, this would mean that Tesla would need to really go parabolic. We are already in 2025, maybe at 3,000 shares by 2030. This would really need to go. In terms of Optimus, in terms of full self-driving, it would need to be deployed everywhere. It would need to be impacting the revenue significantly. We need to be making 1 million Optimus per year. It's not impossible, but we are going to see it once we are going to start breaking this upper bullish channel. Boom. Then we can know that we are going maybe in this parabolic curve. Right now, we are zigzagging. Boom, boom. And now we are towards the bottom. It's not impossible that we bounce before getting to the bottom, but we are towards the bottom. We could have a move up, as I said, to 580 or something within the current pattern. This is the current pattern. If we go outside of script, then we would need to have a real good business case. A real good business case because this is the current pattern. And the current pattern has been in play with the current script. It's cars, it's full self-driving, making your own batteries, blah, blah, blah. So this is the current script, and on that current script, 580 is possible. It's possible. If we want to go higher, we need a different script, which we already have as a narrative, because Elon is talking about it, Optimus, full self-driving, robotaxi, and all of that. The script is in narration form. When it is going to come down in reality, in actual numbers and revenues, then this is what is required to get outside of the current paradigm. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.